Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will discuss how to write an effective letter of explanation or personal study plan, also known as statement of purpose. This is an important element in getting your study permit approval in Canada. What is a letter of explanation? Personal study plan, or SOP. This is a letter that helps the visa officer understands you and your future career goals. A study plan gives a visa officer a brief overview of why you want to study in Canada. You have a chance to address and justify all the red flags that might cause your visa rejection. I have listed 15 important sections for a strong study plan. I suggest that you include all of these sections for a comprehensive letter. In writing your letter, you need to be clear and concise, but also specific. You need to make sure that you highlight the reason why pursuing an education in Canada will help you achieve your academic and career goals. I will be discussing each section in detail, with some helpful tips. All information in this video is from my personal experience, and from other study permit applicants who received their visa approvals. Knowing this information will help you to write a strong letter of explanation. Please continue watching. Please note that Section 13 is applicable if you are currently unemployed, while I recommend you to include Section 14 if you plan to apply with your spouse and children at the same time. In this section, you have to introduce yourself, include the details of your spouse and children if you have. Mention that you received admission as a full-time student. Provide the name of your chosen school, details of your intended program of study, intake, and when your classes will start. If work is an essential component of your program, include this information also. Write at least one sentence emphasizing your goal. Why you want to study again, such as educational credential upgrade, career advancement, career change, or to start a business. In this section, provide the details of your highest educational attainment. If you have attended a college or a university, state the program completed and date of graduation. It is good to include any awards, recognitions, and scholarships that you received while studying. If you are a licensed professional, or you have a membership with any organization, mention it in this section. Discuss your current employment, job responsibilities, and relate it with your intended program of study. Include only previous work experiences that are in line with your program. If you are currently working abroad, Provide the reason why you decided to leave your home country to work overseas. Emphasize the number of years you were gainfully employed, all positions you held, and highlight your achievements. If you are currently unemployed, don't worry. Here is the best advice for you. Just discuss your previous work experiences, and then you can explain your current activities and the reason why you are unemployed in a separate section. See Section 13. To end this section, you can explain that your current skills are not enough to achieve your career goals. This is the reason why you decided to pursue further studies and upgrade your degree. If you have not held any managerial positions throughout your employment, and you plan to study a business program, you can mention that this is the reason why you wanted to study again, to upgrade your career. Make sure to emphasize the relevance or relationship of your intended program of study with your current or previous employments. In this section, discuss the reason why you chose the intended program. Is it for better job prospects in your home country? Do you want to change your career? Do you have any plan to start your own business? In Section 5, provide details why you chose to study in Canada. Is it because of the country's quality education system, having the lowest cost of living and affordable tuition fees among English-speaking countries? Safe country, multicultural society. Discuss the reason why you chose the specific school that you plan to attend. Is it because of their affordable tuition fee, location, student support services, globally accredited program, having co-op program or internship? Check your school's website to get more information about them. Mention any unique factor that you like in your chosen school. In Section 7, discuss the field of study you are interested and how it will further your career goals. Highlight some courses in your program that you are interested with. State which skills, attributes, competences, and qualities you will gain after completion of your intended program. Examples are critical thinking, communication skills, business management skills, research skills. If you have a degree in your home country and you plan to take up a 1-year certificate or 2 years diploma, justify why you chose this program. Choose a program that is in line with your previous education or work experience and will help you for a career progression. Convince the visa officer why the intended program of study is a logical progression from your previous education and employment. It has to be an educational upgrade and career advancement or career change. In this section, you have to justify why Homeland education is not your first choice. You may discuss the overall difference in education between your home country and Canada. You can also mention that taking a master's degree or second degree is easy and affordable in your home country, but your main purpose of pursuing it in Canada is to earn an international degree. Do a research if your intended program is available in your home country. If not, you can mention this in your letter. Highlight the skills that you will gain in Canada after the completion of your study, and mention that a Canadian degree will open a lot of opportunities in your homeland. In Section 9, you can mention that you have a plan to apply for a post-graduation work permit, PGWP, after the completion of your study. Make sure to give more details on the employment opportunities in your home country. You can enumerate some target positions that you will be qualified in your home country after gaining an international degree from Canada. You can mention that you plan to start your own business, where you can apply the knowledge, techniques, and experiences that you possessed, and will soon acquire from your program in Canada. In this section, you have to make sure to mention that you will immediately go back to your home country, together with your family, if you plan to apply at the same time with them, prior to the expiration of your authorized stay in Canada. This section is a very important part of your letter of explanation. Students are required to demonstrate financial sufficiency for only the first year of studies, regardless of the duration of the program. A single student entering a 2-year program with an annual tuition fee of $17,000 must demonstrate funds of $17,000 to satisfy the requirements, and not the full $34,000, which would be required for 2 years. Visa officers should be satisfied, however, that the probability of funding for the second year does exist. If your program is more than 1 year, show evidence of financial ability to pay for the entire duration of your study. You may show a fund or cash in the bank account under the student's name. If the student is a minor, provide proof that the parents are employed or have an active business. If you receive a scholarship, show proof that it is for more than 1 year. Include a letter of financial support from a sponsor. If someone else is going to fund your studies. You must convince the visa officer that you can support yourself and the family members who come with you while you are in Canada. You can prove your funds with the following: proof of paid tuition fees, proof of a Canadian bank account in your name, if you have transferred money to Canada, guaranteed investment certificate, GIC, from a participating Canadian financial institution, your bank statements for the past 4 months, or bank balance certificate, a bank draft that can be converted to Canadian dollars, proof of a student or education loan from a bank, a letter of financial support from the person who will sponsor your studies, proof of funding paid from within Canada if you have a scholarship or are in a Canadian-funded educational program. You can insert a table with a summary of the above source of funds available to you. Insert a table of expenses listing the below items: tuition fees and books, living expenses for yourself and accompanying family members, return transportation for yourself and accompanying family members, Here is the table of the minimum required fund to cover the living expenses per year to support yourself as a student and family members who will come with you in Canada. This amount is for students who will study outside Quebec. This table is the minimum required fund to cover the living expenses per year for students who will study in Quebec with their family members. If your program of study is for more than 1 year, I suggest that you create separate columns for each year listing the expenses. Make sure to show supporting documents to prove that you have enough fund to cover these expenses. In this section, you have to show that you have sufficient ties in your home country. The immigration officer must be satisfied that you are likely to leave Canada when your permission to stay expires. If you have strong ties to your home country, the immigration officer will generally be satisfied that you are likely to return to your home country after your study program in Canada. Significant ties can include personal assets such as house, land, car. Ownership of an active business in your home country that is under your name. Investment in shares of a company's stock. You can include also your close family members who live in your home country, such as your spouse, children, parents, and sibling. Your current employment, as well as good prospects for future employment in your home country. if you are not a citizen of the country where you currently live. Your immigration status in your current country of residence has an impact on this assessment. It is better to declare your home country as your current country of residence to avoid being refused on this ground. There is a high chance of getting a study permit refusal if you are currently working overseas and you declare the foreign country as your current country of residence. I strongly advise you to declare only your home country address in all your immigration forms. If you are currently working overseas, declare it, but submit your visa application to your home country to avoid being refused due to immigration status in country of residence. If you do not have any immediate relatives in Canada, you can also mention it in your letter. In the travel history section, mention all the countries you have visited and lived. Highlight the fact that you did not overstay and did not violate any immigration laws. If you do not have any international travel history, you can say that you prefer to travel locally within your home country to save up money, and that you are a law-abiding citizen and will show the same respect to Canada. You may add this section if you are currently unemployed. You can mention when was your last employment and the reason why you decided to stop working. Use this section to discuss your current activities, such as managing your own business, reviewing for board exam, taking care of your children, if you are applying together with your spouse and children, discuss why you want them to come with you to Canada while you are studying. You can mention that it is fortunate that Canada allows spouses and children to accompany international students. This is the last section of your letter. Make sure to reiterate your commitment to complete your intended program in Canada. Mention that you are fully aware of the Canadian immigration regulations for the temporary visa holders, and you will leave Canada before the end of your authorized stay. Thank you for watching. If this video is helpful, please share it with other study permit applicants. If I missed any important information, please comment down below and share your advice. I will be very happy to answer any questions you may have. Please feel free to ask, and I will reply to your messages. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel now. Don't worry, subscription is free.